All right, well, good afternoon, my crafty friends. How are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a good day. It's raining, it's cold, it's miserable. It's a good day to stay inside and craft if you can. Okay, so what do we got going on today? I think I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes, see if anybody else logs on. Hey, Jean, glad you could join me. All right, let me see if I can get this to come up on my iPad so I can see comments if I remember to look at them, which, as you know, I'm not very good at doing that. Okay, so say something. Can you not hear me? Jean, can you not hear me? Hello? Hello? Okay, now I'm confused. If you can't hear me, Jean, say something. I can't be frozen. Am I frozen? No, I'm not frozen. So, yes, I can now. Okay, good. Oh, geez, you had me worried there for a minute. I don't know why you couldn't hear me. Because I was nattering away. Hi, Mary. Glad you could join me. I'm glad you can hear me too. Yeah, because I'm nattering away, and Jean's, I was talking. The whole time I was, you know me, yep. Anyways, okay, so like I said, it's miserable, it's raining, good day to stay inside and craft. Okay, what do we got today? Okay, I'm still running the challenge in the Judy's Paper Crafting community. Just post your cards that are similar. They don't have to be exact, but similar to the sketch that's in there. If you're not part of Judy's Paper Crafting community, feel free to join. There's no obligation. There's no nothing. It's a public group. It's not even private. So if you want to join, love to have you. What else do we have? Okay, seasonal sale is on. Exciting times. I placed my order yesterday for a whole bunch of cardstock. So just as a reminder, hey, sure, glad you could join me. Just as a reminder, it's 10% off all cardstock, 15% off the Stampin' Up ink pads. That does not include the Memento or any other specialty type of ink pads, just the regular Stampin' Up ones. And it also does not include the sets. So if there's, if you want, say, all the neutrals, it's already discounted. So there's no other discounts applicable to that. Okay. So anyways, if you just want 1 or 2 or 5 or 6 or whatever, 15% off of that and 20% off of dies that are in the annual catalog. That's a fantastic deal. All right. And last but not least, if anybody's interested in joining Stampin' Up, now is a great time. Normally it's $135 for $165 worth of product, no shipping, no tax. You get a free paper pumpkin. And right now you can have all that for $100. Okay, so that's on till the end of the month. Jean placed her order at 1:30 in the morning. Took her that long to figure out what she wanted. I hope you got lots of cardstock. I ordered a bunch of white and all kinds of colors. Some I was running quite low on, so it came at a good time. I just kind of figured if I had, 10 or less, figured I might as well order it now and get 10% off than wait 2 months and then I need it the next day. Which I don't know if that happens to you, but it happens to me all the time. I look and it's like, oh man, I only got 1 piece left. So anyway, so now I have, well, hopefully it'll come soon anyway. It'll probably be a week or so, but yeah. All right, I think that's about all I have. So today, I should probably introduce myself in case you don't know who I am, which I'm sure those of you that are on do know. Anyway, so my name is Judy Menlove, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. Okay, so I am going to turn the camera down. We're going to talk about the Whimsy and Wonder is when you kind of wander aimlessly, right? Wonder. I find that hard to say. Whimsy and Wonder. All right. Okay. I'm not saying it anymore. All right. Let me turn the camera down. Close your eyes if you're going to get dizzy. Okay. let me turn some lights on here so it might be a little bit brighter and you might be able to see things better. Okay, there, how's that? Okay, so this is the Whimsy and Wonder suite. So this is the stamp set that you would get if you ordered this bundle. So it comes with some trees, some ornaments, some holly leaves, sentiments, let your heart be light. May the love of the season warm your home and fill your heart. Wishing you Christmas cheer and magical moments that last all year. And just a simple joy. Okay. And it is a cling stamp set. So it's the red rubber. All right. And that also comes with the Christmas trees, which are the dies. And I'll just briefly show you these. So it comes with 13 dies. Oh, that one's upside down. So you get some little hanging ornaments that you can put on your trees. You just punch those out. Some stars, outline for a couple of trees, a little tree, another tree. That's why it's called trees. This fancy little tree. This is the holly and the berries. Two stick, I don't know what they're called. I call them stick trees. And this cuts out the ornaments that are hanging, and this gives you some tinsel on your tree. All right, so good stuff there. So if you want that, I can tell you that it's going to be gone December 31st and will not be returning. So there you go. So if you want it, you should order it soon. Okay. Now, also with that suite, the stamp and the stamp set and the dies. Also, you can get this beautiful Blushing Bride ribbon. It's, oh my God, it's so soft. It's beautiful. And it's got like little ruffled, I don't know if it's not ruffled. Oh, I don't know what you would call it. Does it say anything here? Of course not. Why would it say anything on this? Anyways, it's not actually ruffled, but it's kind of, I don't know, Jean, what is this ribbon? Jean will help me. Okay, it's like a frayed end. That's the word I'm looking for. It's kind of frayed along the edges, but it's lovely and soft. Anyway, so that ribbon is available. Okay, the thing I like about this suite is that it's definitely not Christmas colors, which makes it kind of fun and interesting. Also, you can get these beautiful snowflakes. Okay, so this one I've kind of pulled out here. So they are kind of like an iridescent on one side and just plain white on the other. And they just pop out. Okay, and the center here is the exact size of our dimensionals. So if you want to use these, you just put the dimensional fits in perfect in there. And also I wanted to show you, you can color them. Okay, so I colored this one in Blushing Bride. Can you see that okay? Am I still on camera? Where is it? There it is. I need to move up a little bit. Yeah, so I colored this actually about 10 to 3. And yeah, so I colored this in Blushing Bride. So with my blending brush, okay, it took like 2 minutes, if that. And I thought maybe it would be easier. So it's still in the sleeve here. So I colored it while it was still in the sleeve, but then it was some parts were light and some parts were dark. So by then it was already out, and I finished coloring it not in there, and it was just as easy. So it really doesn't matter whether you color it in there or out of there. But anyway, so you could make this any color you like. Just remember not to do it not on the iridescent side. You want to do it on the flat white side. Okay. So that's really exciting because you can color these snowflakes any color you want. And the snowflakes, you get 24 of these beautiful snowflakes. All right, so there is that. And, oh, the paper. Oh my goodness, how could I forget about the paper? It's the best part. I'm gonna move this up a little bit. Okay, so look at this. It has the silver in it. Look at that. Oh my God, it's so pretty. See it sparkle? All these snowflakes, just white and silver and pink and the blushing bride background. So pretty. And look at these stripes. Oh, so they're just so bright and cheerful. Okay, I know they're not traditional Christmas colors, but I still love it. This is a little more traditional. It's the soft succulent and the, no, it's not soft succulent, pardon me. It's mint macaron and some other green. I can never remember what these colors are. Anyway, that's Blushing Bride. I've put it all away. So let me see, what is it? It is Mossy Meadow. I knew I'd remember eventually. Okay, so, and again, it's got the silver in it. I'm trying to see if I can find it here a little bit. So anyway, it's you need to see this in person because it's absolutely beautiful. And on the other side, we just have some pink pattern paper. And then we have some mint macaron and silver trees. And again, this is the silver. You can kind of see it a little bit. And again, the picture just doesn't do it justice. You need to see this in real life. Okay, and on the other side, again, it's just some mint macaron pattern paper. And here's paper presents. And again, look at all that silver in there. Oh, stunning, stunning, stunning. It's beautiful. Bunch of presents. And on the other side is the Mossy Meadow with the Blushing Bride dots there. And I think you can see what the pattern is there. It's just like the holly leaves. Very nice. This one's pretty self-explanatory, and you can see it just lots of silver in this. Oh, look at the pretty lights I'm getting here. It's just white and silver. Again, very pretty. And on the other side is some Mossy Meadow with some white dots. I don't know if they're supposed to be snowflakes. They could be. And last but not least, we have some pretty pink and blue and green ornaments. Look at this one. It's got a little, I don't know, it looks like a fox, but I don't know what it is. I'm not very good on animals. Plants and animals, no, not very good on. But anyways, it's so cute. I love this paper. So cute. I think actually the snowflakes were my favorite paper originally, but now I think I like this better. So whatever. And again, it's got all the silver in it. You can see it. And on this side, I didn't do anything with this side, but it's so pretty. I don't know if you can actually, you can just make out the trees and the stars. Okay, and this is Misty Moonlight blue. So pretty. All right, so that's that. All right, so a couple of cards I made. I made this one. This is done with the pink paper and that nice ribbon that I like, which is I used it last week. Oh, I put it away already. Okay, this stuff, I love this stuff. Love, love, love it. And that is what is that called? Metallic mesh ribbon. See, it's actually this wide. I just kind of scrunched it up a bit. So anyways, I use that and just a snowflake on top. It's pretty plain, pretty basic. And I don't know if I'm going to use it as a Christmas card or a birthday card. I have a lot of birthdays in the winter. So I may just put a little happy birthday down there and give that to someone as a birthday card. We also have this one. These are the tree dies. This has been embossed with the, I don't know what it's called, evergreen trees. I can't think of what it's called. With some some of that pink paper, some silver behind it. Okay. This one is that holly paper. I embossed the mint macaron with the... Oh dear, I don't know what it is. I always know what these things are called until I get here, and then I never remember. The Wintery. Okay, it's just a little embossing folder. Okay, so that was done with the Wintery embossing folder. And then I just cut that out with the circle dies, put some ribbon behind it. And I opened it this way. So that's that one. This one, again, is with the pretty pink paper, and I embossed this as well with the other one, the Wintery embossing folders come in a set of 2. So this was done with the snowflake ones. And I just cut out a couple of those trees and stamped the other one in the mint macaron and put some of the twine on. Now this is a silver piece, and I ran it through the Tasteful Textile embossing folder, and I really love the effect on this. Can you see it okay? Yeah, it's it gives it that nice effect. It's not so plain and boring. So yeah, I really like that. So I thought I might do more with that. And then last but not least, we have some trees in the background. A tree with a bunch of presents that I cut out of the DSP, and some little silver ornaments I hung. And the star came from, I didn't like the star for the top of the tree. It was too small. So I cut the tree out of the Christmas trimmings dies. I used that one there. Okay. So that was that. And I'm going to show you how to make a couple of quick and easy cards today. Today is going to be an easy day. All right. So I've already pre-cut everything. So there you go. So remember I said I really like this ornament paper now. So this is the polished pink at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is a Misty Moonlight. We're gonna put that on top. And then this is just a piece of the DSP, and we're gonna put that on top of that. Easy peasy. Should go pretty smooth. We can only hope, right? Put some glue on. And I just left just a little bit here, so I like this glue because I can still move it a little bit. All right, that's done. And then we'll just put the paper on. And just a little bit of the blue showing as well. That looks pretty good. All right, and then I cut this out using the seasonal labels. Okay, so there is a small one and a larger one, but I just used the small one. Okay. And I also cut one out in the silver paper. And because these are exactly the same size, so you have a couple of options. You could just kind of show it like that. I'm going to stamp on this piece. So you could just show it like that. But what I do, I would use scissors, but I can't cut a straight line no matter how hard I try. So I'm just going to line this up in the middle. And I'm just going to cut it like so. And then we're just going to, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back here. And some on the other side. I probably should have done one side at a time, but I didn't. And then we're just going to kind of glue this down here. My glue just ran out everywhere, but that's okay. And then, so you're going to end up with a little space in the middle there. And because this is foil paper, it's sliding all over the place. And I'm going to have to play with this a bit. So we're just going to have it showing a little bit. Okay. Move that over a little bit. And try and make sure both sides are pretty even. Let me just see if I can wipe that off there. Well, the glue will dry anyway, so. And I should have stamped beforehand because now I've got a big crease there in the middle. I'm looking for my stamp. Here it is. So I'm just going to stamp it with Have a Holly Jolly Christmas, which is from, I mixed and matched a lot today, the Christmas to Remember stamp set. Okay. And we're going to stamp it in the Misty Moonlight. And where's my mat? Hello, mat. I found it. It was hiding. Okay, so we're just going to ink this up. And hopefully this will turn out okay. All right. Yahoo! And we're going to take our dimensionals and pop it up. My dimensionals are running low here. But there's enough. One more. And maybe I'll put one in the middle. There we go. I use a lot of dimensionals. I love dimensionals. I love popping things up. All right, so how is everybody today? I hope you're all having a good day, even though the weather's so crappy. No, you know what? I wanted to put some twine on. I forgot. So this is the Simply Elegant trim. So it comes with a roll of the gold trim and a roll of the silver trim. So I want to put the silver on and I forgot, and now it's going to be a little more difficult, but I will wing it. I need some scissors. Just going to cut that. Okay, so it's a little curly, but I find if you just kind of run it down with your finger, it kind of straightens it out. Now, normally I would put some Scotch tape there, not Scotch tape, some tape runner, but I forgot. So I'm just going to kind of wind this around my fingers. And which way do I want it to go? That way. All right. What do I have here that I can use? Where is my tape runner? All right, let's see if this will work. Let's get rid of the card there. There's not enough room here for me to do this. Okay, so we're just tacking it down. I want it to go a bit on an angle, but I think I'm just going to be lucky if it adheres here. And a little bit, if I can get a little bit of tape runner on this side. Oh. Well, my day was going really well. Now it's not so much. Let me take this off and start again. Okay. You're supposed to do this before you put your dimensionals on, and I didn't. So it makes it a little more difficult, but it can still be done. Okay. piece can go there. And you want to make sure it's kind of tacked down, because otherwise, once it's stuck to the card, it may become unraveled. So, okay, it looks pretty ugly on the other side, but I think this side will be okay. Looks pretty good. Okay. And then I'm just gonna put that right in the middle, like that. Turn that over because I got glue on it. And I have these silver and clear epoxy essentials. So I'm going to take a couple of those. And I think I'm going to use these diamond shaped ones. So you get some teardrop shaped ones and some diamond shaped ones and some round ones. So I think I'm going to take a couple of the, what did I say they were? Diamond shaped ones. And I'm just going to put one there. Oh, this light is blinding me. And I'll put, you know what, I'm going to put two here. One there. And one beside it. All right. And we are done that card. See? Pretty simple. Pretty easy. And yet it looks quite pretty. All right, so that's that one. Now the next one we're going to do some stamping. As soon as I already lost the stamp set. Here it is. Okay, so we're going to use this tree, and we're going to use these dots, which these dots are actually supposed to be like lights or ornaments, I guess, on the tree. I don't know if they're lights or ornaments. Doesn't really matter. It can be whatever you want it to be, right? So I'm bringing in my Stamparatus for this, because what I did earlier, you guys see okay? What I did earlier was I stamped the tree and made sure that the dots were in position. So I had to do this twice because they were off a little bit. So again, the stamper, this is great if you want to do a whole bunch of cards. So what you would do is you would just stamp them in whatever color. I'm using the green. Actually, I'm using shaded spruce. And then you would just take this out and flip it over because it's already lined up. Actually, what you would do, let me rephrase this. So you would put your paper there. I've got it lined up where I want it to be. You stamp, you take the paper out, put the next one in, stamp, put it back, put the next one in, and keep going. And then when you had that all done, come back, because you're probably going to do it in a different color. Put your paper back, restamp, take that away, and so on and so forth. So if you want to do a bunch of Christmas cards or whatever the same, that's kind of maybe what you want to do. Okay. So I'm going to take this piece of paper. I know that it's lined up on this line here. Well, at least it was when I did it. Who knows? Okay, so I want to go back this way. And you want to just take a stamp set or something and put it under the arm here. And my shaded spruce. I'm just going to ink that up. And the nice thing about this too is that because you know exactly where it's going to go, if it doesn't get all inked, then you can just redo it and it'll be in the right spot. Now it looks pretty good. All right, I'm just going to take, oops. Just going to take a wet one here and wipe that off a little bit, so that when I flip it, I don't get ink all over me. Okay, and the magnet, of course, is holding my little piece in place. Let me close this up. And we're gonna stamp whatever those ornaments are, or lights or whatever, in the real red. All right, keep your fingers crossed, it's still lined up. Ta-da! wipe that off quickly. Clean it all up later. Okay. So now we're going to put the card together. And I have cut. So this is kind of what it's going to look like. I've just used some white cardstock. And I have cut all of these with the stitched rectangle dies, and I used the 4 largest ones. Okay, so the red was the largest, and then we went down. All right, I'm not going to pop anything or do anything. We're just going to glue them on. So I was trying to save time by cutting them all, so you wouldn't have to watch me cut. That looks straight. I'm getting a shadow I can't see. All right, needs to come over a little bit. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, 1 down, 3 to go. And then we're going to put some white on. Does that look straight? I can never get anything straight ever, even if I use a ruler. Still always crooked. All right, and some green. Again, this is a shade of spruce. I wanted to get away from the pink for one card and go more traditional. And I could pop that, but I'm not going to. After I just said I love dimensionals. It's got enough layers on it. I don't want it to be any thicker, or it won't go through the mail. All right, and again, I forgot to stamp my Merry Christmas. Supposed to do that before you put the card all together. But, you know, stuff happens, right? So this Merry Christmas is from, where did I get this one from? I have a whole bunch of mess over here. Oh, the Merry Christmas is from the Peaceful Deer, this little guy here. Merry Christmas. Okay. All right, so we're going to ink that up in the real red. Okay, just checking. And hopefully it will be okay with all the layers. Ta-da! Might be over to one side a little bit, but other than that, it's good. And I cut out one of these little one of these little stars from the little star die. So this is what it looks like. You got 5 stars cut out, but I only need 1. So let me see. I'm going to just put a little blob, hopefully a little blob. Keep your fingers crossed. A little blob. I'll pick that one up and stick it on the top of the tree. And even my star is crooked, but that's okay, we'll fix that. Okay. And, wrong end. Oh, and I've got some red rhinestones here. So I'm going to take one of these rhinestones and I'm going to put it right in the middle of the star. Just so it gives it a bit of bling. And then I'm just going to take one and put it over here. And another one and put it over here. I think my Merry Christmas is crooked too. But that's okay. That's what happens when things are handmade, right? And nobody knows but you and me. Okay, so there's that. Now, I also did it this way. Which one do you like better? It's exactly the same, except there's more red here. And then this from here on in, it's exactly the same. So I'm just curious which one you like better. The all red or the white and red? Comments. Comments. What do we have? Any comments? White and red, red, green, orange, purple. The card is so peaceful. Thank you, Mary. Okay, yeah, but which one do you like better, the red or the white? Wide red border. All right, I have one for the wide red. The one with the red, but I'd make the edge smaller. Well, you can't really do that. I mean, you can, but you wouldn't have the stitching. All the colors, white and red. What do you mean? Oh, so you like this one better. Oh, Mary likes the white too. Oh, okay, so it's about 50-50. All right, well, anyways, that's really all I have today. I told you it was going to be short and sweet. Well, maybe not short and sweet, but okay. I'm just a little confused all of a sudden. I don't know why, but I am. There's a card sitting over here, and I don't know why it's there. Oh, it's the one I made earlier. Yeah, they went on properly. So anyway, so here's the cards I made. I hope this has inspired you to maybe buy this set because it's quite pretty. And like I said, the pink is very nice. And so is the green. The mint macaron. It's a nice change rather than, you know, the traditional red and green. So anyways, that's it. That's all I got today. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you here next Wednesday at 3 o'clock. All right, you guys take care. Bye now.